Mark Thompson here with SMNnews, sitting with one of my huge idols when it comes to music, Chuck Billy from Testament. How you doing?
Right on, how are you?
Awesome, and also I should say Double Death Patrol as well.
That's right, yeah. So, yeah, we just actually got back from Europe last week. A week worth of shows over at, in Graspop.
How was that for you?
It was great. It's always good for those guys because they don't tour. They never get to go to Europe and get on a big festival like Graspop. It's a pretty big event for Double Death Patrol guys.
Who was all on stage with you that time?
Well, it's all the guys that grew up in Dublin's my little brother, my friend Willie, Dan Cunningham, Steve Rebello, a bunch of guys that grew up in Dublin. They're all been childhood friends, and they all just do the day thing, and this is kind of just for fun. So for them to do that it's always kick ass.
It's vacation.
It's vacation. Good time.
Go play for 40 minutes, 45 minutes,
and have a blast.
Have a party. Yeah. Awesome. So what's going on in Testament right now? You guys have these two shows right now, and you're also recording.
Yeah, we're actually recording and just happen to have these two shows. We've been in the middle. We started recording the record about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, these two shows were already planned. It kind of just all happened. The timing just all overlapped. So we had these booked a long time ago. So we always wanted to do the Mayhem shows. We tried to get on the tour, but we knew we wouldn't have the record in time. So just to get two shows was good. But we're just finished the drums, and after this, Eric flies to England to start tracking guitars.
Oh wow!
We start vocals next week, and I think we're shooting for about October 18th for a release date this year. So.
Do you have a name for it yet?
Yeah, it's the Dark Roots of Earth.
Dark Roots of Earth. Okay. How was the songwriting process on this one? Last time you guys wrote a lot with Nick Barker, and now
Eric, well, because Paul was hurt on this, so Eric did a lot with the drum machine, and John Allen from Sadus helped us out playing, and then Gene Hoglan came in to record the record with us. So Gene came in the last week and went through the songs again and with Eric and changed them up a little bit more. So it was a process, but it's done.
Drums are done.
Drums are done.
And guitars.
Guitars will be done in a couple of weeks, yeah.
And then you start cutting vocals, you said.
They'll start next week on singing. So.
How many songs do you guys have?
We have 10 tunes.
10 tunes?
And Chris Adler from Lamb of God is playing on 2 of the tracks. Yeah.
You guys just have studded everything going on
drums, yeah, you have to.
I wish I could get my chops up and come sit in on a track there, man. That's awesome. So, tell me a bit about the song series. Formation of Damnation was just, talk about comebacks and comebacks. That was just phenomenal for you guys to make a statement like that. You know, what's happening this
those songs were definitely straight ahead of thrash, Testament, just Lamb. These ones we have some of the same steamrolling songs like that, and the songs like The Henchman. But these, I think, are a little more, progressed, I guess, a little more. I guess they have a little more dynamic in it, but they're brutal still, and they're heavy, but they got some dynamic and melody in them. I think Testament songs always have that in it. So it's a new thing. I think we never try to really do the same thing ever. So it's definitely true Testament, but again, change it up. You know, we just don't try to, like me, I work off what the music kind of makes me feel. Last time we wrote a record with Gene Hoglan, I ended up singing, it was a demonic record, and those vocals are just death, the whole song, the whole record. So it all depends what the vibe is. And working with Gene in this record, there's a lot more open parts for a lot more melody and vocals, but with Gene being brutal as hell on it, so it's going to be something definitely different again.
What about lyrically? What are you talking about this time? Last time you had a little bit, songs like Afterlife going on.
Yeah, well, this one will have more stuff about the Earth. Of course, we're talking the Dark Roots of Earth, so things with the environment. Probably talk about things with my cancer, and touch on some stuff like that. War, always good war songs.
Always gotta have something like that.
That's about it. And the other ones are just good. They're good songs. Some pretty good statement songs.
So you guys do these first two shows right here on the Mayhem tour right now. Are there any bands you're excited to see, or are you going to get an opportunity to see anybody?
Yeah, I like to see everybody, but definitely Machine Head. Trivium, I got to see Trivium a long time, so cool to see Trivium.
Huge fans of you guys. Huge fans. Interviewed Corey earlier, he's like,
I'm a big Trivium fan too. I like their stuff a lot.
We do a lot of good things. Young guys who just came out of this. We talked about that before. talking about you like the bass.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, where did you guys record the drums at?
Well, we built our own studio. We've been in the same studio about 15 years, but we had a small control room. We expanded, decided to do it there, you know, with the drums and all. Where before, we'd always go out house and do drums somewhere at a real studio and then come back and track it all ourselves. We did everything at our place this time.
So is this your rehearsal studio, or?
It's a rehearsal studio, but it's a recording. It's only us.
Right.
You know,
so you guys aren't trying to do other people or anything like that?
No.
So what about Dublin Death Control? Are you going to do something else?
Actually, that record's just finished. We just turned it in last week. It should be coming out probably in another month or so.
Really? What's on it this time? Originals?
They're all originals.
All originals this time?
One cover. That's it.
And what's the cover this time?
Butcher Baby. Plasmatics.
Really? Dude, I would not expect that in a million years.
See?
Damn, dude, that's a crazy one.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. So, you know, anything you want to say to your fans today?
Just, you know, it's not going to be 9 years doing another record, so no, we're ready to roll. I mean, ready to get back out. We took too much time off, I think, writing this record. So, I mean, you know, it's been a while. We should have put this out a year ago.
So what about when it's done? Do you guys have to?
Yeah. Once it's done, it'll just, I'm sure, probably take out the next 2.5 years or so, and just plan. Once the record's done, the agents are just go plan. Just everywhere, you know. Yeah, we're trying to put together more packaging tours. That's what has to happen these days. So, you know, we're trying to do some of that ourselves as well.
Well, you guys did that last year with the Slayer and the Megadeth thing and all that.
Yeah, instead of just doing a Testament tour in clubs, try to put 3-4 good name bands together.
Anything you'd like to see happen tour-wise? Like
I always talk about it. It's a Bay Area tour. Dust, Exodus, Death Angel, Forbidden. You know, right there to me would be like killer. You know, 4 bands from the Bay.
That would be. Any chance of it happening this time around?
Well, we keep talking about it, but something seems to keep not happening together. I guess it's a matter of getting all our agents together and make a plan. I guess so. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time today, Joe. I appreciate it.
Man.
Thanks, Joe.